Uncle Christopher, just a heads up. You can probably skip this one. I'm sorry that I don't do more of the streams that you like, the walking streams and stuff. It's just, my whole thing is, I want to work on music, and I do understand, it's like for you, it's probably like watching sports. But the good news is, you still got me here. I'm still here, and you can call me whenever. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always... Well, no, I am. I'm always there when you call, but I'm always on time. Give you my... Right? Yeah, that's the song. Let me post this in the old Discord. We don't know what the fuck you doing. Everyone. Oh, you haven't heard this yet. No one's heard this. Oh, well, Instagram has. We are live and talking jive. Ha 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 ha. Please help me. Okay. That's my message I'm going to send out to the Discord. Solo Mitch on the track. Solo Michelin 5-star restaurant. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, all right. No, Gladdick, you can say it. Thank you. Gladdick says, "What's up, Solo Mitch? What's up, Gladdick? Was watching your last stream, had me dying with all the not to be named individual." No. I want to be clear, guys. You can mention him. You can mention Synthpunk. It's the fucking obsessed guys who are like, "Oh, did you hear about John's latest crime?" Those guys, fuck off. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been such a totalitarian about that, but it was just like, ugh. You know how it is. Ghost, the star of Reservation Dogs on FX. Have you guys seen Reservation Dogs? Dude, Ghost is the lead guy. Dude, hold on. I'm not going to compare pictures because that would be fucked up. But, bro, look at this. Hold on. Open image in new tab. Dude, it's Ghost. Hey, yo, it's Ghost. No, not you. Hey, yo, it's Ghost. I'm tougher than most. While I'm eating French toast. Dude, it's him. It's him. And then we got, I'm Ghost's little brother, Antonio. Hey, guys, it's me, Antonio. I'm Ghost's little brother. I'm Ghostista. I'm Ghostita. Oh, my God. Hey, man, brother, I just got the cool fucking dreads, man. Hey, I don't know what accent this is. I'm Kiko. I'm stupid. But yeah, man, watch Ghost on Reservation Dogs on FX weeknights on Nick. Shut up. Anyway, what's up, guys? Welcome. Let me check these streams. Canceled. I'm Gosita. If this was a fucking... Dude, wait a minute. I'm a little drunk, by the way, but dude, Joe, I shit you not. On the way home, I was writing a song about getting canceled. Holy shit. Listen to this. Listen to this note. Listen to the note. We might record it. We might not. It's a little too goofy, but check it out. Listen.
Can't believe after all this time you found it online. My internet crimes, baby. Guess I'm getting canceled tonight. Don't.
Hey.
Put up a fight.
Don't. Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, that's part one. Here's part two.
Guess I'm getting canceled tonight. I ain't gonna put up a fight.
Someone was walking by.
It was a different time. I've changed. But never say that shit again. Please don't cancel me tonight.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo. How is that not a banger? I can't believe after all this time you found it online. My internet crimes, baby. Da-da-da-da-da, I guess this is a sign. I guess I'm getting canceled tonight. I ain't gonna put up a fight. Oof. And then it was a different time. I swear I wouldn't say that. Oh no. It was a different time. I've changed. I swear I never say that shit again. Again. Please don't cancel me tonight. I know I'm in the right. Dude, I love that. That's so funny that you tapped into my wavelength. I literally sang that as I was walking home. Now, what's up, Kevin? Dang, that's good. Kevin with the letters to the editor where he sends me the fucking craziest email. Holy shit. Can I read your email? I won't. I want to read your email, but it was just so crazy. Bro, it was so fucking crazy, that email. I really want to read it. What's up, Ven? Real quick, what's up, Aurora? The bee's knees made of cheese. What's up? Ven says the final verse is you explaining how you got canceled, and the whole verse has to be bleeped out. So it was just a joke. What I meant was beep. Da, 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 beep. Kevin, come on. He says, really? Wow. Seemed normal to me. Oh, brother. I would love to read this email. But I don't want to because it might be, it's in our confidence. But let me just read a little bit. Please, no. I need your permission. I need your permission. So I won't read it unless you tell me not to. I'll read it unless you say don't read it. I'll say that. What's up, Aurora? It says make the music stop while it beeps. Complete silence on and between the beats. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be funny. Kevin said, no, but you know what? It's too jokey. It's too much of a joke song. And I want this album to be serious, so probably won't, but still funny. I don't just email anyone, Kiko. No, I know. No, I'm sorry. Let me pause for a second. First of all, you said some really nice things in the email, and it was really touching. And then you went a little left field. Where I kind of had to go, what? I was like, oh, wait, what? Let me just read it. Okay. Kiko 1. I figured out how to send message online. This is an inside joke between us. Just wanted to say your new songs are ridiculously awesome. Okay. Thank you. So much potential to be chart toppers. I truly believe that. I feel bad now because I don't want you to think I'm picking on. It's just funny. I hope you know I'm not trying to shit on you. It's just fucking. This just had me dying laughing. Also, you were right about broke versus burn. We're talking about lyrics for on Fire Under the Bridge. It sounds a lot better and is the obvious choice. I was so wrong. That's okay. You're not wrong. Whatever. It's your opinion. And sorry if my romance comment seemed homophobic. Promise I'm not homophobic at all. But side note, I can't read this. You know what? I'm not reading it. I'm sorry, Kevin. I'm not reading it. Because you know what? You sent that to me in private. That's fine. He went on to say, side note, I think you're swell and I want to kiss you on the lips. And I said, me too. And now we're dating. So there you go. Oh my God, this shit was so funny. I'm sorry. I'm also very sunburned because I went out today. I walked. How many miles did my fat ass walk today? My tubular bottom. Let's see. 5.74 in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Fuck yes, dude. Fuck yes. Fuck yeah. Because, I mean, honestly, I'd never walk now. I got this remote job. Solo Mitch says, yo, one day last week, that Burnin' Bridge song was stuck in my head. Yo, thank you. Let's pull it up. Let's pull up what we got so far. Might as well. Before we do that, let's listen to this masterpiece. This was on Instagram, on my story. I didn't post. I'm not going to release this. Maybe I will, but not seriously. Check this out.
We got a white girl.
Wait, pause. So the background of this, I'm talking to my friend Amy, and she's like, I'm an excellent dancer, but you don't want to watch me twerking. It's disgusting. And I said, yeah, I wouldn't watch anyone twerking because I hate twerking. I hate twerking, by the way. I hate it. It's so fucking repugnant to me. It's like, what are you doing? Stop. And I said, nothing like a white girl twerking on the dance floor or something. And I was like, what if the DJ like said, uh-oh, red alert, we got a white girl twerking on the dance floor. And she's like, oh, I never do that in public. And I go, what if the DJ goes to your house and looks through the window in your own home and says, uh-oh, we got a white girl twerking, and brings all his friends and they point and laugh at you? So that's what this song is.
We got a white girl twerking on the dance floor. She don't know what the fuck she doing. I think I might leave. I just can't take this no more.
Cheers, everybody.
Somebody get your girl, or else we about to hurl. Ooh, we got a white girl, and she's twerking.
Oh, too loud.
And that's not working.
Oh my God.
Bitch, you can leave. Somebody get your girl, or else we about to hurl. We got a white girl.
Oh, that's catchy, man. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, the booty moves around too much. But Kevin, I hope for real you didn't feel hurt by me laugh. I think, dude, Kevin is one of these guys. Kevin, you came from the synth punk community, right? And when you first started showing up, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And then he's gone to say some of the funniest shit on stream, and at the same time, some of the wildest shit ever. And I love that you're here. So I hope so there's no confusion. I hope you didn't take offense to that. Okay. I like fucking with people a little bit. You know, that's how you know I like you. Like me and Ghost. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Ghost and I have wrote. Dude, the other day I posted a song on Instagram. A song I was like, hey, this is pretty good. wait. Let me play that. I posted a song on Instagram and Ghost destroys the whole track with one comment. Hold on. Let's find it. I'll save this. Let me read the comments right now. Yo, one day last week, that Burning the Bridge song. All right, you said that. Thank you. The booty moves around too much. I can't focus. Yes. Twerking is like a love-hate relationship. Yeah. Your bass lines are always so cool. Thank you. But damn, that piano line slaps. Yeah, exactly. So I posted this on Instagram, just on the story. All right, it's not bad. Right, so it's whatever, right? And Ghost says this, hip hop, it started out in the park. That's his comment. And if you don't know what that is, we're about to watch that right now. Right now. Videos, let me go to YouTube. Hip hop, it started out in the park. Oh my God! Let's watch it.
Hip hop, it started out in the park. Hip hop, you know how we do it. We get out on the block, start break dancing. We hanging out with our friends, shaking hands. We do the dance. Go to the ball and shoot some hoop.
Okay.
Doop, 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 doop.
Bro, so Ghost reduced my song to hip hop. It started out in the bar. Little fucker. Little shit. I'm like, yeah, this is a good beat. Hip hop. It started out in the bar. Oh, it's funny. No, but he's right though. It is corny. Well, it's not corny. It's just like, whatever. As he should. Ghost memed your song. Yeah, yeah. He's the ghost with the roast. Yes. Need to hear a Ghost and Kiko collab. Ghost is putting in work on producing. You know, he's been making some shit lately. Where I have to go, he's getting a little too good. We might have to eliminate him, to keep him down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But let's see. What the fuck? Do I have anything cool I've been working on? Not really. White Girl Twerk. I'm probably not going to release White Girl Twerking. And then also the Don't Cancel Me song. Like, I want these songs to be like, when I say serious, I just mean not a joke or not a memeable thing. Like, Don't Cancel Me song is going to be irrelevant in like 2 years. You know what I mean? Or something. Ven says, maybe we should do to Ghost what we should have done from the start. Yeah, dude. I know what he's saying, I think. Gladdick says, not bad for a white guy. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Ghost memed your song. Yes. I already read that. Sorry. I'm out of it. By the way, this stream, actually, this is a good time for a story. This stream is called Damn, My Baby Gonna Be Big For Real. And there's a reason for that. And I might have told the story already, but on the way home, I was still tipsy and I'm currently drinking more. And I was thinking about a moment from my childhood. You know, when you start hanging out with a friend as a teenager, it's hard for me as a teenager because, well, actually making friends in general, I don't watch sports. I don't have a lot of references, really. I'm a very niche kind of guy. I can be really funny, but we have to get into that rhythm of humor and stuff, right? So I remember I was 15 years old. I went to Andre's house, or maybe I was 16. I don't know. Go to Andre's house. And Andre is a very outgoing guy. He's actually still one of my best friends, and I fucking love that dude. But Andre's an outgoing guy. He always knows how to fill a silence with conversation, etc. And we're hanging out at his house, and it's one of those early hangouts when I was a teenager where it's like we're both looking on the computer at something and trying to bond over it, And I mean, it could be anything. Could be, there's a Flash animation or whatever. But I couldn't really. He was a soccer guy, and I was not at all. I'm a nothing, no sports guy. So Andre was like, trying to find something for us to bond over, and he knew that I made beats, even as a 15, 16-year-old. And he was like, we started talking about some of our favorite rappers. Dude, who's your favorite rapper? Whatever. And he's like, dude, Mobb Deep. He loved Mobb Deep. Prodigy and, who's the other guy? I forget. So, this is such a awkward first hangout thing where he just Wikipedia'd Mobb Deep. Dude, what's that album? We should look at this. And we're both, it's two little white boy, Havoc, thank you. Of course, Solo Mitch would get that. So it's, two white boys sitting there on the computer looking at Wikipedia on Mobb Deep. And it's such it's fucking no street cred is involved in this whole story. So we're looking at the Wikipedia page for Mobb Deep, and this is back when Wikipedia was wild. I mean, we're talking 2006, so it was not as regulated as it is now, where you couldn't just, with reckless abandon, slander people and stuff. Like, people are on it now. They catch if it's not verified within 10 minutes, it's fixed, right? So we look on the website for Mobb Deep, and we're reading, and he goes, oh, Mobb Deep's first record was inspired by Havoc's or Prodigy's pregnant wife. It was an unplanned pregnancy, and the single was called Damn, My Baby Gonna Be Big For Real. Now, spoilers, none of that is true. That's not the name of any of their songs. That's not the name of any of their songs. There is zero truth to that statement, and we knew this. And as Andre's reading it, he's like, what the fuck? And we started dying, dude. And that honestly saved the whole hangout. Yeah. Too funny. LMAO. And to this day, Andre's probably forgotten about this. I mean, a long time ago. But I always thought that was such a funny... That shit's fucking funny, dude. And it's funny when you see something that you know is 100% false and you weren't expecting it, Like, there's a million examples, but some, yes. Oh my God. Solo Mitch says that's when you heard the anybody can make Wikipedia arguments. Absolutely. Yeah. Where'd you get your source from? Wikipedia. Like, oh my God. Instructors and professors were like such cunts about that. And now, well, they still are, I think, but it's way different now. It's weird what random stuff sticks with you, says Ven. Absolutely. Oh my God. I got a million. Well, the first time, I shouldn't say this on stream. The first time Andre and I bonded, I mean, truly bonded, because I was a weird kid. So middle school, I was super outgoing and like, ah! And then 8th grade, I got depressed. And I'm not going to go into it, but I was just, I got depressed. So going into freshman year, I could not speak to any human being, right? I just was so, I don't know. It was a whole thing. That's for my therapist session tomorrow. Anyway, so I didn't talk to people, and it was really hard for me to connect with people in high school. And I remember Andre and I were sitting, and Andre kind of knew me because he knew that I was friends with Cody and some other people who he liked. So Andre was like, he's like a talent scout for a team. Like, oh yeah, this guy knows this. Oh yeah, he's probably my friend. He could be my friend, And we were sitting in Spanish class. This is so random. I'll never forget this. He probably wants me to. That's why I'm not saying his last name for this story. And for some reason, we started talking about how with certain type of, it's either Cantonese or Chinese dialect. There's a lot of, they say like, sure, gar, sure, or like, and I'm not going to just butcher the Chinese language, right? But there's a sure in there, right? That, I don't know what that word or that phrase means, but it is commonly Mandarin. I said Cantonese, sorry. Mandarin. It's commonly in either spoken Mandarin or whatever. Sure. You hear sure a lot. No, not Hungarian. No. This is Chinese. And Andre and I were like, yeah, you know how they do that a lot? The sure. And then I don't know, one of us, either as him or me, go, yeah, you want to get some food? Sure. Sure, why not? Sure. Oh my God. So stupid. I mean, it's such an idiotic. It has nothing to do, it has no comment on China. It's just a stupid thing, But that in that moment, I wasn't depressed. I was dying laughing at how stupid this was. The fact that phrase sure sounds like sure in America, in English, sorry. And, and we're cracking up. Just a couple of white boys bond. Yeah. As both of these stories are about like kind of like racial shit. I don't know what that means, but, oh man, I just thought of that going home today. Damn, sometimes I'll just be alone and just think to myself, damn, my baby gonna be big for real. Because what I like about it is it's like no rapper would have this thought to himself and record a song about it. No rapper would go, damn, dude, I should write a song about how my baby girl gonna get all fat. Ooh, sorry, I shouldn't do that. That's bad. Okay, so I've been canceled officially from the stream at this point. We've been going live for, Jesus Christ, not even that long. What are we at here? 25 minutes. Okay, that's pretty good. Lasted 20. Yeah, I can't help it. Oh my God. You know what? This shit's funny. I'm not sorry. This kind of shit's fun. Because both stories I've told are not directly hating on the race or ethnicity in question. It's this sort of, it's just the stupidness of it. You know, it's the fucking absurdity of it, which is so funny. And it's very dumb. It is dumb. You know, you have to be dumb to like this. As Kiko's lawyer, I quit. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. You know, I was actually hold on. So we should probably do some music stuff, right? I mean, before I'm just talking the whole time, because that could get old fast. Let me, I took a little shot. Let's see. So I had vodka, Diet Coke, lime. I think that's it. Uh-oh, Gladdick retracted something. Uh-oh. Your Honor, you weren't there. Shut the hell up. Yeah. Your Honor, I'm sorry. That shit was funny. And all the jurors go, hell yeah. Your Honor, that shit was funnier than a motherfucker. Oh, wait. You know what I want to watch? I want to show you guys. Do you guys like Lou Reed? Okay, because I'm just going to say right now, I was never a big fan of him. I always thought he was kind of stupid. I'm sorry, not stupid. But he was always kind of like, I don't know. It's, hey, Joe, take a walk on the wild side. Like, okay. But this is an old Opie and Anthony clip I wanted to share with you guys because it's just fucking funny, dude. Now, it's kind of long, but it can also give me some time to get my drink here. Let's see. I love absurdist shit. Woo, party time. Yes. You just reminded me of an old meme with the last story, actually. Oh, do tell. I'm posting it in Discord. Okay. I'll check it out. Let's see. Where'd you post? Oh, in memes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Luigi's Chinese cowboy impression is so offensive that Mario's stomach ulcer practically explodes, and he's unable to ask me to stop being so fucking racist. That's great. I love that. I never really watched that cartoon. I probably should. There's probably some good shit in there. Kiko, you ever listen to Opie and Anthony Wang Chung? Oh, that sounds really familiar. Holy shit. I'd have to look into it. I would love to start this. So this happened around, oh boy, it just gets right into it, huh? This gets right into this is when Lou Reed died. I don't know, what was that 2011, 2012? I don't know. And they're covering it. And this shit is fucking hilarious. Because it also covers Laurie Anderson, who I also really think is, okay, did some pioneering things, but is not fucking good. And anyone who says she is lying. I'm sorry. Let's listen to this for a second while I get a drink. And I'm still here, but I'm just going to blow my nose, get a drink.
That they loved Lou Reed this weekend.
Is that what it is? A lot of people pretending.
Yes, I'm sorry, yes.
I hear you.
Unless you're Ronnie B and a handful of other people, stop pretending Lou Reed was so great in your life.
Yes.
Stop it.
Boy,
I know
like
two
Ronnie
songs,
B.
I think.
Yeah.
Walk on the Wild Side and I'll go Sweet Jane. Do you know a third Lou Reed song?
No.
The Satellite song, right?
Yeah.
That's him, isn't it?
That him?
I guess.
Is it?
Satellite of Love. Yeah, that's
How does
Lou
Satellite
Reed.
of Love? Is that the one Ron Perry plays at the end? That's a good song.
It's Ronnie's song. Ronnie
a good
will have a
song.
lot to say about Lou Reed. Ron Bennington knows Lou Reed.
Wait.
Listen to this.
I forgot. This whole thing is going to be copywritten. Damn it. Let's skip ahead for a second. Oh, I just blew my nose and now my ear is like wide open. I hate that. Let's do. Okay, we're going to get a copy written up. It's okay.
Really? Let me see.
Did you know that he
La
married
la la
Laurie
la
Anderson
la la
in
la.
2008?
Who's she?
She's that performance artist
Wah,
that
wah,
had that
wah.
one hit I think in the early to mid 80s,
La
Superman.
la la la.
Really? Let me see.
You know the song, and you're not gonna like it. This thing.
Oh my God, guys.
Of course he married her.
You remember this?
I remember Oh, imagine these two assholes talking to each other.
That's just mean.
Fuck this.
How much longer? Yeah.
7 minutes, 7.5 minutes.
Holy fuck.
And it never kicks in.
But if you want to leave a message, just start talking at the sound of the tone.
Oh, God. Pretentious fucking horse shit.
Back when Anthony was
She's got a
funny.
light in her mouth now. This is great.
Do you think this is just music to get high to?
Yes, this is some type of drug shit.
I don't mind this, but I wouldn't like search it out if that makes sense. I wouldn't go see Laurie Anderson.
Not only do I mind this, it hurts me. It's a physical pain that it's inflicting. There's no reason to be this annoyed with something that you're
That's
supposed
unimportant.
to. Yes.
All right. This or Yoko Ono?
Oh, you got to take this.
Okay. Yeah.
But I would take anything over that Yoko shit.
This didn't ruin the Beatles.
Oh, Dirty Boulevard, I know as well. Thank you, Pat Staten Island. We know Dirty Boulevard.
I mean, this clip is already a fucking like 10, 11 years old, but yeah, it's just so fucking funny. God, because it's like, you know, I have to hear this shit, and like on Synth History, somebody posted a Laurie Anderson clip today, you know, and it's her with a drum machine. Every comment is, love her, what a pioneer, amazing, she was incredible. It's like, no, this fucking sucks. And I've heard her shit, it's so bad. It is so fucking bad. It's not pushing the envelope of anything. It's pushing my hand to lower the volume on my motherfucking audio interface. That's what it's doing. It's terrible.
I don't know.
Dirty Boulevard.
Give us a little Dirty Boulevard. So anyway, Lou Reed married Laurie Anderson. I did not know that.
Go for him.
This is a cool song. No? Turn this up.
No, more talking.
But that's a slim chance. He's going to the boulevard.
Whatever. The whole thing is just terrible. But let's see. I'm so destroyed by the internet. Every time I think of Chinese people, I think of the white girl singing, I want to be ninja. Oh, my God. I want to be ninja. Oh, wow. This is an old clip. Gladdick just posted. Opie and Anthony, 06, 2005. What does Wang Chung mean? Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Everybody Wang Chung. Let's watch this. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. I gotta talk over it for the copyright. Fun tonight. Everybody.
Have fun, Wang Chung. Everybody Wang Chung. What does that mean, though? Did anyone ever figure that out? It means having fun. Wang Chung.
I think Wang is a euphemism for sodomize, and Chung was maybe a retarded boy they knew in the neighborhood.
Everybody Wang Chung tonight. We're all gonna Wang Chung.
Everyone have butt sex with a retard.
Jesus.
Chung
I never thought of it that way.
just wanted his friends to come over and hug him and talk to him. Instead, he'd wind up face first crying into a Cookie Monster pillow.
What's the matter, Chung?
They wang me. Oh, he doesn't know what he's talking
Who
about.
wang you? Everybody.
And they have fun doing it. Old bloody bottom.
Jesus. Jesus. Old bloody
Chung
bottom.
throws a punch like he takes it in the ass.
Even on vacation, across the nation, around the world. Everybody Wang Chung tonight.
Some guy even drove 1,000,000 miles to fuck that tempting bottom.
Didn't even keep it a secret. Spread the word. Everybody Wang Chung tonight.
Oh, there's a line of cars like at the end.
Dude, this could never happen on Stern. Because while Stern was obviously, radio guy, whatever, but Stern could never be this absurd and silly. No, Robin, we got to go over everything. Oh, and I have to be the funniest one. Yeah. Oh my God, that's wild.
Field of Dreams. Oh, waiting. Put it in his sword. Took his.
Jesus. I think we're supposed to be laughing at this.
Oh, now this is a good example of Opie not feeling included. Dude, this show, if you guys don't know, I mean, I know Gladdick does, but this show, there was so much drama that you find out about later that when these two were having a great time laughing, Opie was there feeling like he wasn't contributing to the humor, and he would go, geez, this is too much. Gee, like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, poor innocent bottom.
Poor little Chung.
Oh, he's just confused. He wants friends. And he doesn't realize that he's big and strong enough to fend them all off because he has that retard strength.
Jesus Christ.
Sheepish dope.
Jesus, this is 05. Could they even do this now? I'm not saying like society. I mean, could Jimmy do a joke like this now? Maybe, because no one listens to Jim and Sam.
Fight back.
Hey,
Wow, that was fucking. I've never heard that. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. I was really enjoying Patrice O'Neal with Chris Rock. I've heard it before, but I watched it again last night. It was Chris Rock visits the studio in 2007, and I know it's 2007 because they go, so have you seen this Two Girls, One Cup? And Chris is like, nah, what's that? I'm Chris Rock, you know, and they play it for him, and he goes, ah, Jesus Christ! He's screaming. Oh my God! But the funny part of the clip is, you know, Patrice is there, and Chris Rock reveals to the studio that Patrice could have gotten the role as the dad on Everybody Hates Chris because Chris liked Patrice more than Terry Crews, but Patrice was just too difficult. You know, he wouldn't play the game enough, you know, and that's why he lost the part. No, he goes, you should check your voicemail, Patrice. Like, he's just, see, Patrice, being nice is how you get roles, how you get jobs. Patrice is like, I'm trying. I'm Chris Rock. Yeah. I'm not, I mean, it's pretty easy. You just go, you ever notice how I'm Chris Rock? Yeah. You know, that's how you do Chris Rock. Now, this is not going to just be us listening to Opie Anthony the whole time, but that was funny. And I only watched that clip because Dame Sissex hit me up with a clip of Laurie Anderson playing. Look at this, dude. Let me go on Instagram. Now, this is some real scuffed streaming, but whatever. Actually, no, let me make sure I got this right first. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Everybody Wang Chung. I wanted people to hug me. Jesus Christ. Yeah, dude, Jimmy, imagine a show with in his prime Jimmy, in his prime Artie, and Ant. I mean, we know it wouldn't work now because Artie is just a complete fucking drug addict. And also, Anthony's too far gone, too. Anthony sucks now. I mean, he's not funny. Currently. It's just all, you know, taking revenge on the libs. You know, it's like, you know what? In an odd way, Anthony suffers from the same illness that Colbert suffered from, which is you let politics completely dictate all of your comedy. Well, let me rephrase that. Colbert was always political with Colbert Report, right? Duh. But, however, I was telling my friend this last night on the phone that Colbert Report was fucking hilarious because he still had to be clever. He still had, and plus he was doing this to their faces. He he would interview a fucking conservative guy and pretend to be on their side. And there was this really fun, gleeful, prankness of it all, which was fantastic. And now it's become so Trump, and you can't see my face, but I'm doing the biggest, DreamWorks face ever. It's just, Not, and I know Trump's out of office now, but whatever. You know, I'm just saying, like, it's his humor now is just pandering to whatever market CBS wants him to hit. And Anthony, in the same way, has gone full edgy conservative and like, dude, it's just, if you watch the Anthony Cumia show on Compound Media, it's just terrible. It's so bad. But let's watch this. Let's watch this crazy bitch dancing with the 808. Okay, let me, can I refresh this so we can watch from the top? Let's see. Oh my God. Wow, what a pioneer.
Listen to my heartbeat.
You had a hit in pop business, and nobody knew who you are in pop business because you were only working in the arts. Was that a surprise, and how did you feel in that moment?
Yeah, that was a surprise, but I think that it would really be wonderful if these two worlds, the avant-garde and the pop, could sometimes just cross a bit.
I mean, bro, I mean, look at her. Just no sound. Look at what she's doing. I mean, this is not sick. Minus 1,000 street cred. If she came to the hood, they would go, okay, bitch, you gotta go. Oh, she's got a light bulb in her mouth and she's playing a weird violin. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Dude, minus 1,000. Yeah, bro. I'm sorry, I called you Anthony. Adrian says, this screams pretentiousness. Oh. Solomon says, what the? Yeah. Ew, dude. Look at the comments. Look at the comments. Shook, and I love Shook music. Legendary. And then he tagged his wife or something. Oh, Shook. Not legendary, bro. She came to my venue a few years ago. Very nice. Okay, great. Whatever. Yeah. Completely get why Lou was in love with her. Because they're both fucking nuts. Yeah, that makes sense. So fortunate to have been exposed to Lori's music the same year I was a musician at age 18 in 1983. Damn. She's one of my favorite artists to listen to, but also such a guiding light in experimentalism. I mean, okay, God, you know, like, I feel like the people who say that shit are not actually making music. And I know that sounds like I'm a gatekeeper, and if it is, fine, okay? But I have to say, as someone who does make music, and granted, my music is not going to change the world. I make funky, generic pop music, okay? But as someone who does make music, this does not give me inspiration. It does not give me anything. It just makes me, look at this fucking idiot. That's what it makes me think. Look at this complete moron. Kiko, as a girl boss, you're allowed to gatekeep, apparently. I make experimental music too. Fart into my microphone and add sound codizer to it. Ghost says, fucking pretentious. I actually hate people like this. Makes me want to. My online advisor has a... All right. It might be also be... I'm sorry. It might be also her mentality. Afraid to criticize it because they will lose their music street cred to the public. Maybe. Yeah. I wanted to write, and I'm going to do it right now. What a pioneer. What a pioneer. Well, I spelled it wrong. Watch the fucking comments. If anyone, I'll let you know if people respond to me. What a pioneer. And I'm saying that because Synth History account, widely regarded as a pioneer in electronic music. One of the music's instruments she created was the tape bow violin, which nobody uses ever because it's stupid. It uses recorded magnetic tape in place of the traditional horsehair in the bow and a magnetic tape. Yeah, I don't care. You know who's a pioneer? See that word MIDI? Dave Smith, because he made a fucking language for instruments to connect with each other that anyone can use. And Dave Smith is not doing this fucking crazy shit on stage. Good Lord. I know I sound angry, but this kind of shit is like, why? Or, okay, exist, fine. But everyone who is, blowing her, giving a proverbial BJ, stop. Enough. She's dead. I guess I should be nice to her. Anyway, so as far as the rest of the stream, well, how long have we been streaming for? I mean, I'm down to go late tonight, guys. Let's see, 46 minutes. Man, this has been a great. You know what I like about these streams lately? I did one the other day, and it started off with some people who Adrian already knows I'm not a fan of them, and I told them to fuck off, and they're probably not going to come back. And the rest of it was me. It had like 4 people, and no one was saying anything, probably out of fear. But it was a fun stream, dude. I was just watching synth videos. I was roasting, manufacturers and stuff. It was a good time, and it kind of felt like a podcast. It was weird. I felt like zero pressure to. I don't know. It was cool. It was a fun stream. Now this is Dong, the hip hop star in the park, is not very good. We could start a new one. We could. I don't know. We got a lot of options here. Let's see. I do actually want to change. Oh, by the way, the HR person at my job is going to help me write Fire Under the Bridge. Or so she says. She said, oh my God, send this to me. I want to send you some ideas. She's on ASCAP. I'll add her as a co-writer. If Jay signs up for ASCAP, I'll add him as a co-writer. That would be a first for me. A song where I have writers listed. Because when I make stuff, I just do it myself. But this is like, I don't know. 46 minutes, it only feels like 20. You're a good friend. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't feel right about it, and it's such a big part of it. Like, Jay wrote the bridge to Fire on the Bridge. Kevin says, if we do music, since drinks are involved, I want to try something new. Okay. Ven says, I showed up for a second, and all the comments were hidden, and you were like, you don't want to see me when I'm angry. No, I'm sorry, Ven. What happened was, and I'll just say it now, synth punk. First of all, there's some people who are here because of synth punk, right? They were introduced to my channel because of him, and I'm grateful for that. There's some other people who are obsessed with him and want to troll him. And I'll just say this again, I don't mind if you troll him, but why are you talking about it here? Because I'm not a synth punk hate fan club. I don't care, right? Not my thing. And these people kept doing that. They kept being like, did you hear John, what he did recently? He made a comment about MIDI or like, who cares? And they just keep, and I said, okay, guys, this is like the 3rd or 4th time that I've done this. I've told you guys to just like not, and you keep doing it, so. But now if it happens again, I won't even it won't even be, oh my God, I'll just hide them from the channel. Done, This is the Kiko Hate Fan Club. Yeah, I have to leave my own stream. Is this shot ready? Did I put lime juice? Is that a weird thing? Diet Coke, lime, and let me take a sip of it. Take a little sipperino. I can't tell if there's alcohol in here or not. No, there's not. Just lime juice. Let me add some. Don't worry, it's fire in my ass. I ate too much spicy picante. Fire in my ass. Now I'm gonna blow up my toilet bowl. Bum, 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 bum. Fire in my ass. I don't wanna da-na-na, na-na, na-na. Did you hear what John said about the Juno X? Said it was the best synth, but oh wow, we'd be fighting. We would be fighting. I on the last stream I did have a lot of comments about the old SH4D, because the whole thing with that one, and the rep who was on the stream with oh my god, Jack Duxbury, on Andertons, he goes, so if you want like a SH101 vibe, you can change out the oscillator, but the filter will stay the same. And I was just like, so why? Because the SH101 is not known for its oscillator, it's known for its fucking filter. So why would I just want that, And it was very silly. Very silly, in my opinion. Sipperino, my dudes. Yes, I'll take a sip now. Cheers. Ugh. I'm going to chill off that for a second. I need to finish a song. I've just been working on my writing skills mostly. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. Writing skills are good. Let's just make a brand new thing. You know what? But before I do that, let me turn on the Nord. Let me turn on the MIDI. My MIDI thing. Let me exit. Sure, that's fine. Exit FL and then restart it. It's probably a good call. Dude, Ven, if you do make music, you should do it with the Kodamo mask. Let's watch that, actually. Yeah, let's watch this. I haven't talked about this really on the stream. I'll find it. 1 second. Give me un momento. Kodamo mask Sonic State. Yeah, this came out on Thursday, or maybe it was Friday. I don't know. Oh my god, I watched one Baki clip and now I get them all the time. Yeah, so this is the I first saw this synth, and then the reason why I think you should use it is, well, you shouldn't actually, but is because it's very chiptune-y in a way. But you actually will find out you shouldn't, because it's kind of weird. First of all, gorgeous synth. I mean, I love the font, the white color, the waveforms are there. I mean, it's beautiful. Beautiful. But there's some problems. There's some real fucking issues. And the issues really are, well, we'll get to them. Let's look this up. I hope it loads. I mean, that's a fucking beautiful synth. It looks so early 90s, but it sounds so trippy. Oh, okay. What the fuck happened? Why is it 144p? Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Ven says, I've been playing acoustic guitar more recently, but just for fun. Why are you guys hating on acoustic guitar? Cancel Ven for playing acoustic. No, I disagree. Ven plays analog guitar. It's true. He does. With the crackles and pops. I like acoustic guitar. Sorry. Excuse me. I'm getting a loot. Fuck you guys. I'm going backwards. Yeah, fuck this future synth bullshit. Well, the thing is, I can't really play guitar, so it doesn't matter if it's acoustic or electric. I'm pretty shit. I just solo on my Fender, and that's it. J.K. Benjamin, yeah, his Christian name, VenjaminVideos.com. Okay, it's loading, I guess.
Hello and welcome to another Sonic Lab. Today we're looking at
Hello
Kodamo
and welcome,
Mask, which is a new synthesizer from French manufacturer Kodamo, they're quite new to this, sort of quite a small company.
Yes, they are.
And they originally, I think they launched something after about 2019, which was a sort of Essence FM. It was a multi-voice FM synthesizer.
Oh, Ven, if you want an electric guitar, the Fender Squire, but no, it has a special name, because Fender Squire is usually bad. Fuck, what's the one that I have? Squire something. Squire Strat? Oh, I don't know. Well, I just mentioned it because they're not that expensive. I think it's about $300, and they're good. They're good. I mean, well, first of all, I don't recommend a Epiphone or a Gibson because, well, I don't know. They're good for like jazzy chords, but not really for soloing. Oh, if you get any, it'd be a Gibson Explorer. Well, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like for soloing, Squire's the way to go. Or sorry, Fender's the way to go, because it's got that treble-y sound. But however, if you like playing chords, then yeah, maybe a Gibson would be good. Every one of Nick's reviews are torture. No, you don't like his reviews? We're gonna joke around. Don't worry.
This is more of a commercial release.
Release.
Pure DSP synthesizer. It's got.
I mean, it's just beautiful to look at, but you'll see the problems very shortly.
Bit mask synthesizer.
I can actually tell you them right now. Okay, so there is one encoder, one knob. Now, yes, you have different sections here, like oscillator 1, oscillator 2, noise, filter, LFO, blah, blah. However, you have this tiny fucking screen, which doesn't tell you really what you're doing. You know, it has this, Jesus Christ, this shitty LCD display. So, okay, I get, and he'll explain why it looks like this, which is such a eye roll thing. It's a Laurie Anderson explanation.
Inside it. This is probably easier for me to show you than it is to explain, but essentially we have a 61 key, nice velocity sensitive keyboard with aftertouch, not poly aftertouch.
That's fine.
Up to...
We know not every synth needs poly aftertouch, Nick. Let's not shit on them for that. He's not shitting on them, but Jesus Christ, enough of the poly aftertouch. You know, I'm getting sick of that.
I think the new firmware brings up to 12 voices now. There are 2 oscillators, a noise source, a digital filter, multi-mode filter, a couple of LFOs, effects, arpeggiator, pitch, mod matrix, kind of, general other parameters.
See, this is the thing. Bo Beats wouldn't go kind of. He'd say, so it has oscillator, noise, filter, mod matrix, and da-da-da. And Nick goes, a mod matrix, kind of, shade, I'm throwing shade.
And we can voice, we can layer, we can split.
Why do English people talk like that?
I mean, you will notice.
Ask Ben. No, he's not English. He's a Scot.
Display. And yeah, I must admit, when I first saw this, I thought, oh goodness, do I need a tiny parameter window? This is essentially 5-character LCD, very little going on there. And it is, I would have liked to have seen more, I'll be honest. But actually,
thank you.
What I found with this synthesizer was I sort of started off a bit grumpy, and then I ended up kind of thinking, oh, it's actually quite nice.
This is the most English review ever. I started off a bit grumpy, and oh, it's kind of nice. So when I first saw this thing revealed on YouTube, I was like, bro, this is dope, because it sounds amazing. Now I've had some time to look at it more, and after this review, I'm like, I don't know.
Contact Stefan Damo, the originator and designer of this instrument, to ask for clarification on this approach. And they said, and I quote, a few reasons they went for this. It follows the Zen spirit I wanted to communicate with this instrument. Instead of being overwhelmed by features, you have a small set of carefully curated parameters and buttons. You don't need to tweak a lot to get interesting results. I would concur with that. You don't need to display a lot on screen to do things. It's about making best use of the simple things. I go on to say, it looks nice and clean. I love 80s synth aesthetics, but I don't like their usability because you often have to input parameter numbers. I would agree with that also. It was like a challenge to prove that a usable synth can be made using a similar interface.
Fuck that. The Zen way, there's nothing Zen about motherfucking this. I mean, it's frustrating. And he even goes on to say how what is more Zen than a synth with just knobs? Overwhelmed. What are you talking about? ADSR knobs. Filter knob. Oscillator knob. Like, I'm looking at it right now. I've got a fucking Zen Nord Lead 2X in front of my face. What's wrong with that? I'm afraid to ask the price. It's a lot. Motherfucking AM clock radio screen display. Calling us Scott in English. Oh, man. I know. I'm sorry. I took it back. Ven, how does it make you feel that the Hobbit English and the Leprechaun Irish share your land? Don't fall asleep. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Probably the best thing for me to do now is just to show you what bitmask is. So I've got a display here. So I'll just do a quick init patch, and then we'll go to oscillator 1, and we'll set the mask to 0.
Yes.
You'll be able to see up here, that'll be the frequency content, that'll be the scope, which I've got. So
that'll be the day when I die.
Mask, each of the oscillators, if I start with 31, is essentially a sine wave, I believe.
Van says, nothing wrong with the Irish. They have their own island anyway. But we Scottish will take our country back. Queen Liz was phase 1. Kiko. Dude, I do a great Ven. By the way, have you ever heard Ven before? That was a fucking killer Ven. That was a top tier Ven, bro. I make chiptune. Yo, that was flames. I'm giving myself a round of applause.
It's a single sine wave, and what they use is bit masking technology. Well, I'll attempt to explain it before I show you, which slices the wave into bits and then kind of reorders them and masks them and changes them around. So we end up with, so if we start at 0.
Here, Ben, this is why I want you to see this. Sorry, I'm talking over it. Look at the fucking waveforms. They're very chippy-esque.
So we end up with, so if we start at 0, we end up with these kind of what look like kind of slightly chiptune type oscillator. But without that kind of horrible aliasing in the top end.
Pause. YouTube censorship. What do you mean? Kiko is in the zone. Yeah, I'm happy, guys. It's only 5:30. Very happy about that. Yeah.
You can see they're really sort of, they're sliced and kind of reordered. And we've got 256 of these.
Oh, no. What's going on? Is Laurie Anderson playing right? Wait. Are you joking because it sounds very esoteric and weird? Or is it being muted? Is YouTube... Oh, no. Let me know. Are you joking? Please tell me you're joking, right? Fuck. Because I do have the stream monetized. I should stop doing that. I don't know. I figure every cent helps. You're joking? Okay, good. Okay. We're talking about the flags that won't show up. I see all the flags. I see every one. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I see them. How come you guys don't see them? Ghosted a flag. Scotland forever. Yeah. Okay, good.
We've got 256 of these. And we can go right down, and they start to sort of get into almost wave sequence. It's really curious.
Oh, got it. Oh, that's very weird. Why the fuck? What the hell? That is censorship. It's a generic flag instead of a Scottish flag.
I've not come across this technique before. And essentially, to my ears, it sounds like a sort of cross between chiptunes and wavetable, because we can scan between them. We don't get the same sort of interpolation that you get with a wavetable, but we get a sort of this unique flavour. Combined with the effects and the modulation, we get some really interesting patches. In fact, what I'm going to do is I probably should play you some more patches so you get an idea of what sort of stuff we're talking about. So we'll go to this.
What is blood waffling about in the video? Bro, yeah, this is... You don't know Nick Bat of Sonic State? He's a hobbit, man. He's a real cup of chamomile tea, if you know what I mean. Tuesday, innit?
Shot here because it's quite a pleasant shot. We'll go to voice mode. We'll play a couple of voices. So here's patch 1.
I mean, We don't have to watch this whole thing if you guys are bored, because I don't blame you. It's a shame that they fucked themselves by, because I think people are gonna. First of all, this is a $2,000 synth. Yeah, that's what I said, $2,000. And Nick will even say later on in the thing that for $2K, a lot of manufacturers are putting a lot of programmability into those. Yeah, I would not spend more than $1,100 on this if I'm being real honest. I mean, it sounds great, but man, I don't know. It's such a tedious workflow. I mean, dude, okay. For in comparison, you can't see what I'm doing right now. Let's see. You can't see what I'm doing right now, but listen to. Listen to how quickly I can change the sound. All right. Okay, well, how many seconds was that? Was that like fucking, I don't know, 30 seconds? I mean, it went from this to that, right? I mean, so, and that's all hands-on. I got the knobs going. I'm doing all this crazy shit, you know? Yeah. You know, come on. Oops, I forgot something. Sorry. Shift special. Un momento. You know what I mean? And I actually just the MIDI clock. Wait, let's change it. Bum, 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 you know. Bum, 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 bum. Oops. What the fuck am I saying? I don't even know. I'm just, all I mean is that, yeah, basically like, bro, like, mail system undeliverable. What? Sorry, I got some messages from work. What the hell are we talking about? Okay, let me read the chat here. DX7 level program. Yeah. Yes. Guys, pray that I get a job I'm applying for. What job? I pray. Kiko, it's your stream. Don't ever question where you want to take it. Fair enough. I appreciate that. What job, Ghost? Dutch Bros. It's small. Oh, I've heard about them. Someone told me. Oh, GD. I was talking to him. He mentioned them. No. Gobble. Sorry, Gobble did. Ghost is from Holland. Next time I'm on the toilet, I pray for you. Just kidding. Hope you get it. Just joking. If you don't get it, then I so well be it. Keep trying. You good. Yeah. I mean, I hope you get the job. Let's make something a little more actually good. You know, like, let's do that. Yes. I love the synth because it's not analog, but it's so fucking good. But we should actually adjust this. Let's see. Let's do a drum pattern first. Yeah, it's not, well, it's actually using FM a little bit for this bass line, but and when I say FM, I mean, you know, subtractive. Excuse me, FM, not Yamaha FM. Let's do this because there is a difference. Yamaha FM is actually not FM. You guys know that? It's more like sine wave manipulation. It's weird. I forget the actual. We're 81. Wait, let's go to Power Tools 3. Oh, this is that. Yes. I love Power Tools, dude. It's so good. So fucking good. Jesus Christ. Nope. Just want to go. No. Oh my God. Why does it sound weird? Let's do it. Let's do a melody first. Melody first. Ba-da-ba-da. Is there I'm sorry. Gladys says, is Ghost Music posted in the Discord? I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Is there a good VST for drums? I want to make my own patterns and not use FLs. VST for drums or drum samples? Because there's a difference, right? Either or. Well, let's make this legato. Ba-da-ba-ba. Let's slow down a second. So I want to make my own patterns and not use FL. What do you mean? Like not use the pattern, the drum sequencer? Oh! Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So the way it works is that you'd have to get drum samples. Like, okay, Oliver does have, look at this. So it says loops, right? And these are loops. But you can also go to Oliver drum one shots, and then they're arranged by kick, hi-hat, cymbal, right? So we go to kick, clean, dirty, hard, punchy, retro. Let's go to retro. And then you can drag and drop right into FL. And then look, we'll make it a pattern here. Well, okay. Can you... 1, 2, boom. And then, yeah, of course. You can go in and snares, modern. Boom. Okay, can you just start from the top, please? Boom, boom, boom. Whatever, but yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's super easy. That's how I usually do drums. It's just lately I've been like, fuck it, they're already mixed, they're ready to go, fuck it. No, Logic is Mac only, unfortunately. Apple based. Let's see. And Let's make that a little less. Yes. Oliver is. Woo. Woo. Yeah, Oliver is a production duo. They're a production duo who released a sample pack of loops, one-shots. And let's bring it up to 90. Stop! Jesus Christ, sorry. Ugh! I think I'm using knock. Ghost. I swear, Ghost watches this for 2 seconds and then goes to sleep. I've been using knock for over a year, bro. Yes. I use it on every single session. Do you actually have brain damage? I don't even like that. The clap sounds bad. You know, let's get a different loop. And I use loops just because I'm just lazy. Okay, well. Drum loops. Let's go back to disco. So that's what we just used. Whoa, I didn't know that. So let's get some chords in here, you know. And we could do it on the Nord. We could do it on the Nord. I gotta say these phrases in full English. Or, well, let's see. One sec. Sorry. Yes. Cool. Sounds weird. Oh. Nah, not working. But let's do a different kind of key. We use Keyscape. Always could. We use this new patch I like, which is not Rhodes. Fuck. Oh fuck. What's it called? Damn it. Not Duo, not Wurlitzer. Let's go to vintage digital keys. No. Let's go to electric pianos. Vintage Vibe. Vintage Vibe electric piano. Shut up. Hate the autoplay. That shit sounds nice. Well. Oops. Oh. Aw. Wait, let me read this. You're good, Ghost. Don't ever question that. Yeah, Kevin's fetish is telling people not to question themselves. And he just busts when he does. I'm just kidding. You're right. You shouldn't question yourself. Everyone has memory loss. True. Kiko's the best at chords. Thank you. And bass lines. No. This would be different. Wait. How much is Keyscape again? I believe it is. Yeah, I think it's 400. And some of these chords, I should probably Alt S. No, we're not even going to move them. We're just going to... No. We're going to velocity them. Yeah. Oops, no. That's gonna fuck it up. No, I like it the other way. Less. Stop. Sorry about that. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing right now. Let's do this. Let's start recording some of this shit. You know? So we'll go... Because the Nord is, you know, a synth, hardware synth, so you have to record it. Nope. Fucking fucked up. Sorry. Undo that. Let's do a second. Let's do a test here. There we go. How to do the recording thing. So you have to enable. Well, this is, you know, this is a hardware synth. So I have the left and right, you know, guitar cables going into my interface. And then on the interface, you have to click down here, ARM disk recording, bip. And now, and it's set to input 3 and 4. So now when I record, you know, it should work. Cool. So now that's recorded. And that just means, you know, the only reason why I did that was just, you know, in case we want to save this, which we are going to save. We'll call this. Oh, shut the fuck up. FL goes, it's impossible to save. Like, shut up. I'm going to call this Shut Up. Shut up, Laurie Anderson. There we go. It's impossible to save while the record is enabled. Why? Why are you doing this fucking stupid arbitrary thing? Anyway. Cool. Now we record the bass line. Oh shit. And we should probably change it up a little bit. That's good. So let's record this. To make our lives difficult, as FL Studio has been doing for decades. Yeah. I feel like a man-child just makes all the major decisions. They just go, okay. I would never tell Kiko about Logic, but I'm telling you guys for the sake of humanity. So I actually used to use Logic because I went to SAE, School of Audio Engineering, and oddly enough, it's called the School of Audio Engineering, and yet I think they had a deal with Apple or something, so they were shilling Logic for like our main. It was ridiculous. Because Logic is fine, but if you're trying to be an audio engineer, Pro Tools, right? I mean, there's no question. Pro Tools, I don't even like Pro Tools, but it is definitely the industry standard. It's what you should know if you want to work in a studio, right? And yet they were only having us do assignments in Logic. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Now, I like Logic. I mean, for some things, well, first of all, they had a lot of features that FL is just getting now because FL sucks. It doesn't suck. It's fine. But, it's whatever. So there were some, I enjoyed Logic for like the built-in Melodyne and all this shit. Yeah. Why is Pro Tools the standard? So it's not better. It's just, so it all goes back to the early days of the 90s when it was one of the first out, basically. It was like one of the first main DAWs, if you can call it that. And it was originally by a company called DigiDesign, and, fucking Spielberg and people were using Logic to mix audio. I'm sorry, Pro Tools to mix audio. And the thing with Pro Tools is that it is very... it's not the most intuitive, but it is organized in a way that is good for sessions and stuff. And, yeah. So, it's good for a corporate sense. Like, a Pro Tools session is very matter-of-fact and straightforward. Using Pro Tools is not straightforward, but the sessions are. Once you learn how to use it, it's like, oh, that makes sense. And there's not about the time. Here's the other thing. The time code or time clock is great in Pro Tools. FL, not good at all, right? I can't speak to Logic or anything, but so like movie studios use Pro Tools because of the time sync or whatever. If you're editing something like a trailer for Transformers, Rise of the Beasts, and you need the audio to be perfectly in sync, Pro Tools is great for that. Also, for exporting stems and things and shit like that, Pro Tools is great. A lot of hardware is designed to work with Pro Tools. So it's kind of like the first is the best, sort of. Like it was just the main one initially that people were using. Now, it doesn't mean it's better, but like I like FL because I can compose, I can compose so fast in FL. And with, Pro Tools, it's just a fucking chore. Pro Tools sucks for that. Should be. Maybe it should be, let's see. This is the problem with loops. You have to fucking, cut shit out. Kevin says, okay. Believe me, I hate Apple. It's a vice. Everyone agrees Logic for producing, even the pros that mix on Pro Tools. Everyone agrees. Yeah, okay. You can produce on Ableton and Logic and FL. It doesn't matter, right? But for mixing, Pro Tools is what people jerk off to. So right there, that should be a kick there. You don't, and I've worked in studios, or a studio, sorry. where Pro Tools was the Pro Tools was the king. You know, we engineered with that, but then producers would come in and mix on Logic. No worries. But the thing is also, it doesn't matter what you use because producers will bounce their track to 2-track and then send it to the engineer anyway. So who cares? But they're not working out of an FL project file. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Please, I understand Apple is bad, but they convinced me. I mean, it's fine. I don't care. Yeah, use Apple. Use Apple, use Linux. I don't give a shit. You know, like it's all good to me. I am not doing the tribal thing of, oh, you're that guy who uses this. Oops, I fucked up there. Oops, I fucked that up. Ba-ba-ba. Editing and arranging. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's fine. Like, when you're a kid, you're like, dude, this is better, whatever. Like, it really doesn't matter. But when I say the standard, that doesn't mean better. It just means that's what studios use, right? Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. I'm trying to give Gladdick and Ghost a little bit of my opinion because I think it's a good one. I would never say this to you because you've mastered FL. I see. Yeah, Logic's fine. Well, Ghost is definitely an FL kid, though. He's been doing this for years. Yeah, that one plugin the kids liked. Yeah, I know. I hate it. It's not even good. I rarely use it, honestly. Let's put on some Fruity Panomatic. That would be kind of cool. No, not Soundgoodizer. What I'm using now, RC20 Retro Color. It's definitely a hipster plugin. Fruity, come on. Is it called Panomatic? Is it under P? Oh my God. Here it is. Excuse me. Ooh. This line might be kind of annoying. What if we do this? This will be crazy. No, probably not. Wait, so let's go to the top. So we're at 8 bar. Stop. We're at 8 bars. Let's stretch this to 16. Ooh. That's funny. Dude. That's hilarious. I mean, it's not good, but it's kind of cool. That's hilarious. Let's see. RC20 is fine in subtle ways for movement, never the noise. Yeah. I think it's hilarious that lo-fi has become a thing, but the kids don't realize that lo-fi is just early 2000s underground hip-hop beats. That's how I know. Yeah. Yeah. I learned that if you press the key while searching for the plugins, it'll highlight a thing that starts with that letter. Not super useful. I didn't even know that. Kevin says, I think of lo-fi as getting an element to the sound different. I mean, lo-fi, I'm not even using it for the lo-fi. I use Retro 20, RC20 Retro Color, sorry. Just to make it sound different, like just to really change it up. But I'm not trying to make it sound... You think it should be downsampled? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's take all of this and make it stretch, and even make it slower. Love that. This is terrible. This is so bad. No. Now this could work. Nope, too much going on with the snare. No, this is awful. Sorry, guys. What the fuck? Get rid of that. Oh. This is so not Kiko 1 music at all. What the fuck am I doing now? This breakbeat bullshit. This is trash. Hey, yo! Bobby Digital, Wu-Tang, This is so bad. I'm sorry, guys. Hip hop. See, I love me a nice, four on the floor. Fuck this. Sorry. It's trash. I don't know. I just didn't like that. Billie Jean drum. Jesus Christ. Sorry. There can be no swing on this because my stupid bass line doesn't have any swing either. Oh, okay. This almost sounds like the beginning of a really bad Wu-Tang song or something. Hey! Should be quieter. Fuck. Yeah, you're right. We should take a break. Shot, revamp the entire thing, start from the ground up. Yeah, that's right. That's good advice. This is not that good. This is actually bad. Let's watch more of this.
And you can hear the effects are quite lush in here.
Quite lush in here. This is an interesting watch for me because usually when I watch Nick Bat, or sorry, Sonic State videos, I'm like, oh, I wish I had that. I wish I had that synth. But with this synth, it's funny. I'm just like, what a shame. You know? What a, I don't know. What a fucking missed opportunity. You've got this great engine hiding underneath this, you know, what the fuck? You have a volume knob and one encoder. That's not Zen.
Paraphonic slur, so we can play polyphonic. But then we get this kind of almost like a monophonic top end. And that can have a sort of portamento feel between it. So it's quite unique in sort of many ways. That kind of adds...
It's quite unique. Nodding like seriously.
This additional performative layer. Right, a few more sounds.
I'm actually gonna urinate. I'll be right back, but keep watching.
This sounds a little bit like an FM sound. But it's not. It's a split. This one's quite nice. We're using the mod matrix, the mod wheel. To flip between the mask settings, which kind of changes the harmonics, I think. And you hear there's some delay in the effects there. Let's have a look at this one. Polyphonic mono, which is kind of... Again, it's really curious key response. I've not come across this one. It's almost like when you do that thing with an envelope where unless you release the key quickly, you don't get the release. So in this one, we got... Woo! Couple more things while I'm on it.
I'm the master in the ways. Yo, 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 deep. Sounds great, but like, I don't know. Hip hop started out in the park. 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 Hip hop started out in the park.
We've got a DC input, we've got MIDI in and out, and then USB, which is for firmware. Sustain pedal input, headphone output, which
yes, a regular VST can do all of this.
Scope,
yeah,
which you can see, and just a pair of outputs. Before we get lost in sounds, I think we should probably just take a look at the voice structure, and then we can crack on with some more sounds. And
crack on. I mean, that's such a British ass.
We can either do init, or we could just come back this way. And these are the program internal sort of read-only memory.
Oh my God! Wait, you have to. You use the dial for everything. Oh, Kodamo, you guys fucked up. So the dial isn't just for parameters, it's also for patches, it's for everything.
And then we'll come back to this way to users. We'll go to, let's say, to 20, and this will give us just an init patch, which is a single oscillator. Now, there are 2 layers to the display. We've got, when we're in when it's lit,
I don't even want to watch this anymore. I hate this now. I don't know. It's just such a fucking shame. Sorry. Let's move on. Let's watch something else. I'm just done. I mean, I don't know. Oh, God. That's a spoiler. Jesus Christ. That's a fucking spoiler there. Oh, my God. This dude, Michael Francis. Do you know who this guy is? Hey, it's me, Michael Francis. My dad was in the Colombos. I'm a mafia. Oh, my God. This guy's such a doofus. Do we know who this is? Bro, okay. If you guys don't know that, look at this motherfucker. Proverbs 3:5-6, 16:7. If you guys don't know this guy, he's a former mafia, New York mafia associate whose dad was a mafioso. And then in the mid-90s, I guess, he renounced the mafia and went straight. I don't know if he snitched. I guess he didn't snitch. He just left the life. And now his whole career on YouTube is just talking about glorifying his days in the mafia and how he was a cool guy. And he'll review things on YouTube like The Sopranos, and he completely doesn't get it. And he's such a boomer. Oh, it's funny.
One of my YouTube members, L Train 9839, he actually asked about the mob's involvement.
And by the way, DJ Vlad is such a fucking bitchy girl. Did you hear about this? He's such a fucking gossiping little bitch.
In Sonny Liston.
Hey, Tone, you hear about this Fanuc? Also, my dad was a huge fight fan, but he didn't like these Sonny Liston. Not a paisano. This is the most HD clip I've ever seen. Can we zoom? Bro, look at this. Look at how fucking HD this is. I mean, this is kind of crazy. This is like, well, maybe it's not showing up on YouTube properly, but what the video I'm seeing, bro, this is the most high res. We can really see his pores if we really go in. I mean, Jesus Christ. Look at that. Look at his eyes. His eyes look unnatural. Dude, the irises, let's go. We're zooming in. We're zooming in. Bro, the sclera. I mean, it looks like an anime almost. What kind of camera do you think they used for that? Like, that's crazy. Let's just watch the video like this.
If he did, it wasn't from the mob. Let's put it that way.
From someone else.
Yeah.
If it happened. Fair enough.
That is the most whoa! Wait a minute. Look at this. Look at this eye. Normal. This eye has a red auburn. He's part anime villain. Dude, that's crazy. Oh, what happened here? Just age. Dude, that's nuts. Let's just watch the video like this.
Jimmy Hoffa.
You're right, Kevin. I didn't even notice that. His cheek is a slice of panna cotta. His cheek is a very sharp slice of prosciutto. Oh, my God. I don't care about him. Whoa, what's going on here? Look at the slice on. Oh, my God. This guy is a war-torn, battle-scarred motherfucker.
Who had the...
But I don't even care about that. It's more just the fact that his eye is weird and how high res. Like, this is too high res. If I were Michael Francis for this interview, I would be like, hey, can you put a filter like on this so I don't look quite so HD? This is a little invasive, you know?
Teamsters Pension Fund. And he lent them the money.
He got the beauty filter on. His pupils are weird.
Ultimately, Jimmy Hoffa disappeared at some point. You said he's in a barrel somewhere in the lake.
What does Vlad look like? But let me draw what okay, he'll be a fun thing. I'm gonna draw what I think DJ Vlad looks like. Vlad TV. Here, let's change display capture to make it normal for 2 seconds. Okay, this is what I think. I'm picturing Ali G, for DJ Vlad. So I'm picturing like big glasses, like that. I mean, a huge dork. I'm sure he's a dork. Get the nose here. What do you think about that, dude? Dude. What do you think about that? You know what I mean? Like, did you hear about? He's such a gossip. Ugh. And he doesn't even have irises. It's just nothing. No. He does. What do you think about? And we're gonna see what he looks like for real. I hate him. I mean, it just, because I'm not a master interviewer. I've interviewed a couple times, but there's a way to have a conversation with someone that isn't so fucking transparent, Like, I feel like he's always trying to get them to spill something. And yes, of course, as an interviewer, you want your guests to fucking do that, Give him a do-rag here. This is what I think DJ Vlad looks like. Dude. What do you think about that, Michael Jai White? How close do you think I am? I think I'm close. I think I'm like on the money, but I'm a little biased. How do I change the color? Edit colors? Okay. Because his eyebrows aren't black. Let's do this. No, that's not right. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. He's a white guy for sure, or maybe like Palestinian or something. No, he's Vlad. He's Russian. Duh. Sorry. Give him pink frames. He's a little bitch. Okay. This is. Oh no. He needs facial hair too. He needs facial hair. No, he's got a chin strap or something. He's got some super Arabic thing like that. He's got some crazy fucking shit like that. He's got okay, cool. And then I guess he would have. Okay, that is what I think DJ Vlad looks like. Right? Are you serious? No way. Okay, we're going to do a reveal. You said I'm close? I'm very close. I'm not that close. Let's see. Okay. Well, wait a minute. What the fuck? Well, he doesn't look like what I thought, but actually, he's Ukrainian, not Russian. This might be the worst image I've ever seen. That's DJ Vlad? This guy. The rent. Where's the rent? Dude. Holy shit. Wait a minute. Spider-Man 2 rent. 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 This fucking rent. Yo. Wait a minute. Spider-Man 2 rent. What's his name? Mr. Ditkovich. Bro. He's literally Mr. Ditkovich. Hold on. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? This is a young... Are you telling me that DJ Vlad is a young Mr. Ditkovich? I am fucking dead. Bro.
I promise as soon as I...
If promises were crackers, my daughter would be fat.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Ditkovich. You know, all I got is this 20 for the rest of the week.
Sorry doesn't pay the rent. And don't try to sneak past me. I have ears like a cat and eyes like a rodent.
Bro, same guy. Literally same guy. Literally the same fucking guy. That's insane. Holy shit. Okay. Wow, DJ Vlad is... I mean... I'm so disappointed. I thought he was like an Ali G guy, like a young guy. I thought he was like that, not fucking 50. Oh my God. Wait. Wait. Let's watch the interview and look at this picture while we listen. Let's watch the interview and listen. Go back.
Speaking of lakes, there's a big lake in Las Vegas called Lake Mead. And because of global warming, this lake is drying up. And how many bodies have they found so far?
Nerd. Bodies are popping up.
Popping up
are
in barrels,
a nerd.
with bullets in the back of their head. Very mafia style killings.
It was a dumping ground. There's no question.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
So were you aware, without getting any specifics, were you aware that mafia guys were dumping bodies?
Were you aware that my glasses don't have any frames?
Not everyone, but
people in the know.
Yes.
I have
because, for example, when you
frameless
watch,
glasses.
What was it? Casino.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it starts off.
It helps
with,
me interview the
Joe
rappers.
Pesci's character talking about burying bodies in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do people usually do that as opposed to the lake, or is there a preferred method of getting rid of bodies?
It's the most secure place that you can find, so, lake.
Wow, this is such a revelation. I really thought DJ Vlad was like this fucking cool, young hip-hop guy. Not quite. Wow, that's fucking funny. I love that so much. Is Vlad an actual DJ? Who gives a shit? You know what? Now that we know that he looks like this, he has lost his DJ license. Now that we know that he's Mr. Ditkovich, he ain't gonna be DJing nothing. Holy shit. Wow. That's wild, dude. And why do these guys respect him so much? Because he's not even a good... I mean, he's really not a good interviewer. He's a shit starter. Straight up. He just starts shit. You know what I mean? Let's see. What's this? Well, nice. I love the fucking tiny image. Wish rappers stop going on Vlad TV talking about hood and politics and shit. Don't end well, all because a white man asking you about shit he never lived or don't fully understand. Yeah, that's true. It's true. He doesn't understand. He's a fucking dumb Ukrainian guy. What would he know? Why is he talking to, Yo Gotti? Why is... Jesus Christ. Fuck him. You'd wear that shirt? Fair enough. I don't want to look at any spoilers for Barry. Whoa, what the fuck is this? It looks like a synth with a turd inside of it. Well, you gonna play the video or not? I had someone hang up at me at my job the other day, and I texted them. I said, "Hi, so I'm not a cold caller. You requested information about the program, so are you going to pick up the phone or da 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 da?" I mean, the most passive aggressive text ever. Ew. Ew, dude. What the fuck is that? Ew. That is disgusting. Wow, Loop Hop commented. Beautiful. This can't be real, says Kevin. Yeah. Demonic, says Mitch. Yep. Adding careful lighting might make it more impressive. Yeah, this must be some AI thing or something. Wait. Kick, snare, metal, clap, can, tom, nut? What? Let's nut. Put on your dance shoes and nut the blues. Let's nut. Hold on the air ride, the serious moonlight. Whatever. Okay. Fuck this. Yo, bad gear.
Tone control.
Go back. You're roasted. Bad gear, rolling system 8. And he starts with a Shrek clip. That's fucking funny.
Welcome to Bad Gear, the show about the world's most hated audio tools. Over the last few years, it seemed like big synthesizer keyboards are having...
Go back to that!
Over the last few years, it seemed like big synthesizer...
That's so good. That's so fucking good, dude. That's so funny.
Keyboards are having a revival. Noble cutting boards for French charcuterie, binaural Udos, Oberheim is back with a vengeance, and there's a healthy selection of high-end digital synths. Today we are going to talk about System 8. Although Roland, as so often...
SP, baby. I should let you know, Synthpunk. If you are the real Synthpunk. I should probably check. Some stupid-ass people keep coming in my stream going... Did you hear that John did this? John did that? Well, guess what? If anyone brings up synthpunk in a negative light, they're banned. Done. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. This actually might not even be the right synthpunk. Damn it. What did I do? Oh, it's not him. Prove to me that it's you. Message me on Discord right now. Message me on Discord right now, and I'll know if it's you or not. Is that actually him? That I'm 58 years old. That does not prove anything. Message me on Discord right now, proving that it's you. Or you're out. Because I've had all these fucking idiots come in and go, you know, just talking shit. Yeah, Ghost says, I'm 58 years old. LMAO, I'm pretty sure it's a fake. Synthbuck, I know your real name. Remember you told me. What's my real name? Oh, man. This is going to be a funny revelation. What's my real name? What's my fucking name? R-U-L-E. And the game done changed me. D. Dude, it's him, guys. Dan. Dude, he got me. It's really him. Don't tell him. It really is the legend himself. Yeah, there we go. I guess it is you. But when I look up Synthpunk on YouTube, oh, there you are. It's at Synthpunk Rules. I'll subscribe. Are you ever just going to like keep an account and not delete it? Well, whatever. Just so you know, all these trolls on Thursday came in and I keep telling them, dude, I keep telling them, bro, can you guys, like, if you're going to troll, can you troll him? Like, why are you trolling me? Why are you coming into my chat and talking about synthpunk? And they're like, did you hear about what John did? The crimes he's committed? And I said, okay, that's it. You're done. If anyone mentions synthpunk in a trollish way, you're banned. And that's what I'm doing now. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, man, we're watching this this account. If Final One, he's not gonna delete it. Yeah, right.
Pioneered this trend with this 2017 virtual analog instrument. Our favorite music tech manufacturer made sure to release their flagship synth without any flagship synth features.
Oh my god. I have sat in front of many synthesizers. I have sat in front of many synthesizers during my short time. It sounds like Espen Kraft on this planet, but none compelled me to press buttons and keys in the way Roland has. With their cryptic, oh my god, that is the craziest meme anyone's ever made.
Whatsoever. I assume it made sense in the boardroom meeting. At the first glance, System 8 is ticking all the boxes. Retina destroying LEDs, more plastic than a reality TV show, and the unsettling certitude
Yep, fuck that.
that it is, by design, nothing but a few plugins in a box.
Because it is. That's what it is. I owned one. I can talk about this. It is plugins in a box.
49 keys without aftertouch. Are not what you would expect from a top-shelf instrument, but the IRA-style knobs are firm and plentiful, quite similar to the more compact and scaled-down System 1.
It is super. You're right. It's lifeless. It is just the most.
Its bigger sibling host.
The best part about it is the native engine, the System 8 engine. That's a lot of fun. But the Juno 60 and the, JX3P, all those engines inside of it, they just sound not bad, just kind of lifeless. I don't know. Lifeless is the right word. The word plug out always made me suspicious. Yeah, like plugging up a butt. This is a bondage and sodomy.
It's not only ACB models known from the boutiques, but also features a native 8-voice VA engine. Primal waveforms, their supercharged alter egos, distorted saw.
Oh, pause. Synthpunk, you're here.
Generator.
You're here. Okay, so you probably missed the stream where this is fine. This video is fine. You probably missed the stream where I watched some Sonic State videos. Tell me that this SH-101 clone, which looks great, doesn't look like a fucking cake. Hold on. Oh, and he said, yo!
And I think it's to do with the voltage rails.
Yo, it looks like a fucking cake. It looks like a cake, bro. Look at that. It looks so bad. It's a temporary case. It looks terrible. Kevin says, confession, I keep the System 1 for the ARP settings. Dude, yeah, I wish they made a System 8 rack like the System 1 M. They should have. Yes, I think it is the real synthpunk. Yeah. Because he knows my name.
It is, but we're like 90% of the way. There's some things to work out with the rubber buttons. And
Look at my comment. I'm glad he said that case is not final because I thought that this was a cake that looked like SH-101. I'm drunk. Nice. In the groove. What's up, man?
Yeah.
If our viewers check out the Taboo Tech video that we shot earlier today,
Oh, yeah.
they'll see it in that
Perfect.
video.
Excellent.
Taboo Tech. Anyway. Yeah, we also went over the Kodamo Mask 1. I had a lot of hopes for this one, but unfortunately the interface is so fucked that I'm not going to get into it. We watched that on stream the other day. Let's see. anything good. I mean, not really. That's what I give a fuck about. Sorry. I'm awake. I'm just tired. The Waldorf. It's me, Werner Herzog, a.k.a. Espen Kraft. The Waldorf Quantum MK2. Let's watch this. Pause. Did you buy a Nord again? No, I got the same Nord in front of me. I'm not buying anything. I'm not buying a new synth till I move to New Orleans, and then I will. But I don't want to transport a bunch of shit across country. You know what I mean? Okay, no ads. Fuck off with this ad bullshit. Jesus Christ.
Booth with Claudio.
Hi, nice to meet you. And yeah, I'm Claudio from Waldorf, and I want to
Claudio from Waldorf.
present you our flagship synthesizer of the Quantum Iridium family. It's the Quantum Mark II, which is our newest product and entry in the Quantum Iridium family, which is quite astonishing flagship synthesizer with a lot of features.
What is the difference between this and the original? God. Yeah, this does seem like a cool synth. It's just not $3,000 cool, you know?
You have 3 oscillators where you can freely assignable 5 synthesis forms. You have
Oh boy, this
wavetable
guy's a nervous Nelly.
synthesis. You have the classic.
No, you didn't. I decided to get the Mini Moog, says Synthpunk. Oh, brother. I hope it's cool. I hope you love it. You better get that receipt ready when you want to return it, if you do.
Analog synthesis, subtractive analog subtractive synthesis with the classic waveforms like square wave and triangle and so on. Particle is can be a plain sample player, but also a granular synthesis. Fantastic. And we have a resonator model, and we also have.
All right, get to the fucking point. That's the thing, man. Waldorf, their synths are such a fucking scientist explaining, you know, the changes in metabolic resonators and shit. It's like, bro, just can you fucking play something, please? Come on.
One of the greatest features of this synthesizer is poly aftertouch capable keyboard. So when you
Pause. The third wave, all because okay, the Mini Moog is 5K, right? Am I right? Or 4K? I think the Mini Moog reissue is 5K. I could be wrong. The third wave is 4K and change. It might actually be 5K. Whatever. I played one in person. It's fucking sick. It is so dope, dude. It is no expense spared, right? It is totally, God, the build quality is so nice. And yes, it's got a digital feature, of course, because the oscillators are digital, but filter's fucking crazy good. This guy's this guy's accent is like what Kiko thinks I sound like. Hey, it's me, Waldorf.
the guitar you can bring out the aftertouch, which is polyphonic.
Okay,
And,
polyphonic aftertouch, cool.
Yeah,
I guess,
what's also
whatever.
really great on the synthesizer is that you have every parameter in direct access. So when
Pause. I don't care about poly aftertouch on a budget synth or a 2K synth or a 15. But when it's like, okay, this thing's already 4 or 5K or whatever, 3K, it better have poly aftertouch. You know what I mean? At that price, yeah, it should.
whenever you are dialing up new sounds, you can go directly to the parameter, and it will jump to the
Parameter.
to the appropriate page on the display.
Oh,
so
that's
if
useful.
you let's take another.
Okay, I'm done. I don't care. I'm just totally lost interest. I love when German people speak English. It's cute. Yeah. Ew. Sorry. Korg microkorg crystal. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus Christ, ads.
The Korg stand, Super Booth 2023, looking at the Microkorg Crystal. Yeah, what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a microcorg. Done.
It's an anniversary edition because the microcorg had its 20th birthday this year, and so we just released this. It will come out in summer. It's yeah, pretty much the same microcorg as you know.
Ven, thanks for hanging out and let me wait. Shit. Hey, Kiko. Hey, Ven. I'm saying goodnight to myself. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the one who goes along with you. When I get drunk, when I know I'm gonna be, and I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more just to shake Van Video's hands, and something close the door. All right, Van. Have a good night, man. Have you seen the German guy on YouTube? He's called Wine and Sense. He is crazy.
It has It has this beautiful new case that's transparent, and these aluminum side panels, and yeah. Unfortunately, the LED panel doesn't come with it.
Yeah,
you have to
I
buy
was
that
going to
yourself.
ask about
But
that,
yeah, it's a beautiful machine.
Excellent. And 20 years since the microcorg.
Yeah.
Is there any sort of redesign? Is there anything that's changed here other than the aesthetics?
We actually wanted to keep it just as the original, so it's everything is the same.
Okay, so it's the same fucking synth with a new case. Great. Who cares? Moving on. I'm sorry, but enough of this. Enough of this. I would buy if Korg if they had full size keys. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I just think it's Korg and Novation with the base station bass. Like, fuck off, dude. Just you know, come on. Limited edition. Fuck you. You know? Yo, I can't wait to drop a couple grand for a shiny. Yeah, exactly. How much does that shit cost? It looks so expensive for a fucking 4-voice synth from 2003. Fuck off. Oh, Soundforce. I know him. Is this Nicholas from Soundforce? Dude, I did the review of SFC, the SFC 101. Dude, I've never seen him talk before.
So hi Nicholas, we
Yo,
are here again,
Nicholas!
and this time we're going to look at the other side of Soundforce
Yes.
business, right?
Yeah, so I have some exciting news about the MIDI controllers integration with certain selected Arturia V Collection plugins. So I want to give a big shout out to Maria at Arturia, which gave me a little tutorial on how to set up a certain XML file system in order to have really improved integration with their MIDI controllers. So now with
I will say this though, pause.
firmware update.
Nicolas makes great controllers. Incredible. And I do recommend you check him out. He has a Juno 60 controller, a Jupiter 8 controller, a Prophet 5, a Mini Mo controller. So if you didn't want something like that, not just for the VST that corresponds, but also just in general, I still want to get the Jupiter 8 controller, to be honest, because it looks great. Yeah, he rules. I'll like this. I don't want to watch it though. Anything cool? Really, not a lot. Yeah, well, handmade. Yeah, it's him. It's him making them. Yeah. Polypulse. What the fuck is this? Whoa. Look at this. Live performance workstation with XY. Okay. Okay, enough of the ads. Thank you.
We are going to look at Polypulse, right?
Pause. His name is Ward Slager. Definitely a Bond villain.
Hey. We are going to look at Polypulse, right?
Yeah, we are. I'm going to play a bit first.
Ba-da-boom, ba-da-boom, ba-da-ba-da. Oh my god. No, Synthpunk. Ad block does not stop built-in ads in the video. Don't do that. That's me. Sorry.
Great. So,
right.
What is it?
Okay, moving on. Do not care at all. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be a dick. That is not something for me. You know what I mean? That is not a product for Geeko One. Super Booth, Erica sent Steam Pipe. I don't know. These are all kind of Dreadbox, telepathy, single voice module. What is this? Combine. Okay. All right. Sorry, not party time. Not for me. Yamaha CK, Osmo, sounds only. I don't know. Who cares? Rob Koo R1 Wind Synth. Cheers. I'll cheers with you. Cheers. I'll drink my beer. Oh, this is Nam and Super Booth, huh? Yeah, I mean, these are all kind of like, who cares? The Blip Box SK2. Jesus Christ. Studio Logic Numa X Piano. Wow. I mean, it's not that interesting. I was there. Dude, I bet I'm in the background. I bet I am. Is anything like Cloud Lifter X? So the Cloud Lifter is for SM7B. I use a fuck is this thing called? A different product to cloud lift myself.
So hi Dave.
Hi Ed.
We are here at the Cloud Microphones booth.
Yes, we are.
And you have got a new product to show us, right?
Say it again.
You've got a new product to show us.
We do have a new product. Most people know us very well. I mean, the name of the company is Cloud Microphones, and we do make microphones. But we're known mostly for a device we make called the Cloud Lifter, which is a device that's used with ribbon and dynamic and tube microphones to get lots more gain. We are, in fact, the predominant manufacturer when it comes to these. We're the original company that brought these to market. And we're the only one that has an entire family of products, from our flagship CL1 that seems to be everywhere, to the CL2 and 4, which give you more channels. We also
I use a FET head on my SM7B, and I like it more than Cloud Lifter because it doesn't need an extra, XLR cable. It's just you just put it before you plug it into your mic and use the same cable. It's so much better.
The CLZ and ZI, which give you control of impedance and other little functions. And whilst playing with the CLZI, there's a little switch on it that takes...
okay, let's go.
And we don't want to mess with the CL1, but in the process, the idea of CL1, and we came up with this thing called the CLX. And the CLX, while it looks an awful lot like the CL1,
yes, it does.
Offers two separate gain settings. One of them 12 dB.
Whoa!
Adjustable here. And when you push the button out, it goes all the way up to 36 dB.
Whoa! But you need an extra. You need an extra XLR.
Use this in conjunction
Still.
with the regular Cloud Lifter.
Whoa!
You can have your choice of 12 dB, 26 dB with the one, and 36 dB with this. So you can get everything from 12 dB with a SM57 on a snare, up to like a 30.
Okay, so this is from a month ago. 0 comments, 17 likes. I'm going to say something. Wait. Let's see. One sec. Okay. I'm going to say this. I've seen things you little people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion, bright as magnesium. I rode on the back decks of a blinker and watched sea beams glitter in the dark near the Tannhauser Gate. All those moments, they'll be gone. So stupid. Wait, what's the rest of it? Lost like tears in the rain. Time to die. That's beautiful, huh? It's really emotional. So stupid. Well, that's my comment on this cloud lifter video. Uh-oh. Is my internet fucked? Shit. There we go. Okay. Well, that sucked. So, yeah. Sonic State doesn't have much these days. Not these days, just recently. New, like, interesting stuff to really talk about. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, Behringer doesn't go to NAMM or Super Booth, I guess. As far as I know. It was weird. Roland didn't go. I was at NAMM. Roland wasn't there. Very strange. Osmos in depth. It's not Nick. The sheer relic. Yeah, I don't know. How's Pad doing? Let's look up old Pad. Pure ambient drone. Synthaholics. No, that's someone else. Keep on rocking the free world, synthers. What does he say? The Behringer Spice. Let's hear what he has to say about this.
Hey there, Centrons. You're looking at the subharmonica clone attempt by Behringer. They have announced that this should be ready soon. It is in the final stages.
Soon or in 10 years?
And they are thinking about $249 to retail this thing out. We shall...
Pat is a blast from the past. He sounds so much like a stereotypical nerd. Yeah.
See what the final price shall be. And
I don't care. Synths and music. Oh, this is 3 months ago. I watched this video.
Pure Ambient Drone, a.k.a. James Drone, and I have been away for a while.
Okay.
I have been...
Synthesizer prices. Damn, it doesn't do that many videos these days. What the hell? Behringer Neptune 80 rant 2 months ago.
Hey there, Centrones. It is I, Pure Ambient Drone, a.k.a. James Drone. I want to talk about Behringer today because Behringer is really making a lot of waves in the synth world.
Are they? Or are they just not putting out anything new? This was 2 months ago. No fucking... God, fuck them. Fuck Behringer. Look at this. They just tease. They're the biggest tease ever.
Some good and some just plain splash outs.
Splash
the
outs.
Neptune 80 from Behringer's announcement just a few days ago. has really got people buzzing around the topic of clones and just what it is that Behringer is attempting to do. There's been a lot of promises coming out of the Behringer camp. I personally feel that there are too many promises coming too quickly, but I get the PR move that Behringer is doing. They're flooding the market where everyone wants to talk about Behringer, and everybody is buzzing about Behringer when it comes to synthesizers. And so I understand the PR movement that they're making. Now, the Neptune 80 was a big surprise for everyone, mostly because we have the DeepMind 12. So what is this?
Oh, I don't care. God, James, can you fucking give me something to make fun of? And then Pad buys back all the Behringer synths that he sold months ago. Yeah. Oh my God, he's barely putting out anything. 1 month ago, 4 weeks ago, 4 days ago, okay, but like still. Dude, every video, Behringer, Waldorf, Behringer, Synth News, some stupid shit, Behringer, Arturia, Behringer. Wow, he is just gay for Behringer. Look at his shorts. Oh, eat my shorts. Behringer MS1, Behringer Odyssey, Behringer Poly D, Behringer Model 15. Moog Matriarch. R.I.P. Dave Smith.
Hey there, Centrones. By now, many of you, if not all of you, have heard that Dave Smith has passed away.
Who?
And this is a Prophet X that arrived at my house today.
Commented who?
I had one a while back, and I foolishly let it go, and I started missing it and realizing that it was something I really needed to keep. So I went ahead and ordered another one, and it arrived today, the very day that Dave has left us. So it's very bittersweet indeed.
Shut up.
But
shut the fuck up.
Dave Smith.
Bittersweet indeed. You don't care. This is a video for views. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Groove is buzzing. Me too, man. I'm drunk. Thoughts and prayers. Yeah. Yeah. His shorts are bad. Salute my shorts. Yeah, no, he's trash. Wait, I didn't even see this. Oh my God, CZ Mini?
Hey there, Centrones. Behringer is now getting ready to roll out their amazing...
Yeah, they're not getting ready. Just say they announced. Don't say getting ready.
Mini and micro synths, that's what they're calling them. They're actually using the word amazing. Here's what their Facebook post says. As we're rolling out our amazing mini and micro synths, we have also drafted a CZ1 Mini, which is modeled after one of the most sought after Casio CZ1. This was a highly revolutionary...
Synthpunk, well, I don't want to get on cam right now, but if you do, I don't know. I'm drunk. I'm having a good time. My streams now lately, I'm not on cam. But if you want to have a chat right now, I would love to. You're watching. Might as well. We always talk about doing a chat. I don't want to put you on the spot. I'm sorry. But I'm just saying, if you want to, we could do audio only. That'd be fun. Let me know.
Synth as it used unique phase distortion synthesis. They asked, would you be interested in a CZ1 Mini? We believe we could make it for $99.
I should have seen that on the thing, but the way he says it with so much,
we could make it for, brace yourself, folks, $99. Wow. That's amazing. Wow.
Okay, let's go to shorts. Miniature poodles. You said wait. You said he made the Poly D short to get me going. Okay. You sure?
The Behringer Poly D is back in my studio? How? Why? Did I not make a video not too long ago saying that all of my Behringer synthesizers were gone? And yet, here is one in front of me right now. How could this have happened? I don't know for sure. But I think that this is going to really trigger particular people who don't like Behringer products. I like Behringer products. I own some of them. But this synthesizer is the first one back in my studio in a while.
Wow.
And the answers to all of these questions will be answered in an upcoming video.
What a dork.
About the Behringer Poly D. But until then, you'll have to stay calm and synth on, because I know that Behringer is capable of triggering certain people that are...
I noticed that Behringer elitist fans get so hung up when any criticism is thrown their way. Now, I don't know what you said to him, Synthpunk. You might have been very abrasive. Let's be honest. You might have been very fucking critical of him. But I noticed they get really bitchy when people start talking shit about Behringer. He said I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let's see. It got returned. Of course it did. SP, you need to counter Pad. I know you have a difficult job already. I want to kidnap Pad and force him to go to the gym. No. We're not body shaming the guy. No. We're not doing that. I don't go to the gym. Well, I have a gym membership, but I barely go. No. We're not doing that. I love my Crave. Nowadays, I thought it was Sonic there, but it's not. I love my Crave. Nowadays, synths are too overpriced, but Behringer makes these things so affordable. Listen, I would be on my hands and knees blowing Behringer if they just put out half of the fucking things they announce. Honestly, I would. But where is the UBXA? Where is the JP Soul? Where is all that fucking stupid bullshit? Not here. You know? Ain't here. They're full of shit. Behringer sucks. It's all about hype. Where's the Lindrum clone? Yeah. Where's the motherfucking oh my god. So many. AN1X clone. It's ridiculous. I mean, they're a joke. Behringer oh, look at this. Oh my god.
Hey there, Syndrones. A few days ago, Behringer announced that they're going to be producing the Poly 8. This is their knockoff for the Korg Poly 6. I've had a couple of these synthesizers, the Korg versions, of course, and I've had to install...
Pause. While you guys are here, I did this on the last stream, but yeah, if you want the Korg DW8000, like that sound, truly, check this out. I already did this on the last stream, but bro, this is really close. All the presets are the same. I have a track that uses the presets. You know, Kiko 1 time. Oh god, this is my fault for making it. What? We're not gonna play that again. But anyway, sorry. I'm dead serious, dude. It's very close. This specific patch. I use this exact patch when I own the DW8000. It is very close. It's called FB79999. I'll be honest though, the interface sucks, but if you can get around that, it's very close. Very close. Dude, Into Groove, we both have the EX8000. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, man. Anyway.
On them, and, you know, modern luxuries are nice to have. This is a synthesizer I have been waiting
Also, what is with this trend of filming your screen?
for, and I will definitely be buying this from Behringer. The
Yeah, will you? Because it'll never come out. So how will you buy it?
monopoly that came out from Behringer was a very, very good clone, in my opinion, because I actually had the Korg monopoly as well, and I thought that they nailed it pretty darn close. Of course, I don't think any company can actually go back in time and reproduce something verbatim, but as far as this goes, I am hoping that
Where's the video he made where he goes, synth jealousy? That video drove me nuts. Bye bye Behringer. Ugh. I think it's gone. I think he got rid of it because we made fun of it and then it was mysteriously gone after that. I noticed that. 1 year ago. Let's see. Synth haters and jealousy. It was old. Let's see. It was a while back. Dude, and the fucking text on these thumbnails is so bad. So bad. Oh my God. 2 years ago. Damn. That's crazy. I had a DW8000. Sounds like it. I have a DZ8000. I don't know what the fuck that is. But the fact that Sweetwater is only the only online store that sells Behringer in the USA. Damn. Stop hating. Well, you know. It's entertaining. Yeah, I think he got rid of the video. How's Todd Smith doing? Should we bother Todd? Bother. When I say bother, I don't mean troll. I mean just, see how he's doing. Yeah, I think he got rid of the video. That's okay. Hey guys, it's me, Todd Smith, back with another video. No, I don't want to bother Todd. Todd has announced that he is going to make longer videos. What is this?
Synthrones, how are you?
One more time.
Synthrones, how are you doing?
That takes skill.
Today's topic question is going to be,
why did he shave his head? He's got hair.
Are you addicted to synthesizers? Hi, I'm Pure Ambient Drone, and in case you haven't been here before, this is my channel where I talk about synthesizers. Hit the subscribe button, tap the bell, keep up with all of my synth adventures. You'll be glad you did, but more than that, I'll be glad you did, because this channel is lonely without you. Pure Ambient Drone is the place to go to check out all of my music tracks and the links to...
Oh, okay, I feel bad now.
Today I counted my synthesizers, and I have 16 of them. That includes a drum machine. Actually, 17, because 18. Okay, I have, I think 18 synthesizers. I think that's what I have, because as I was saying this, I'm coming up with more in my head than I have. Because I have the Volcas that some of them are out there and some of them are in here.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to leave them alone. Leave them alone. Oh my God. This guy doesn't even tweak his gear. He's a preset guy. If you actually finish songs with presets, it's fine. I don't mind. But if you just play a preset, God, Michael Shannon could not be less. You guys know who Michael Shannon is from Boardwalk Empire, from all these movies? He's so just hates everyone. I kind of want to watch this.
Even the fact that we're even having this conversation.
Right. He's so fucking crabby. he's a great actor, but he's so fucking bitchy and crabby.
Even the fact that we're even having this conversation, here's all the movies you've done. It like doesn't seem real to me. It's
Okay.
like, I did all that? It doesn't seem real.
All right. We shouldn't even be focusing
Hi, I'm
on it.
Michael
We should
Shannon,
be talking
and
about art.
This is the timeline of my career.
Brad, how was the wedding?
Well, I just wanted to thank you for making Debbie go through with
Holy shit! Wait a minute! He's in Groundhog Day? No way. Michael Shannon is in Groundhog Day with Bill Murray? Bill motherfucking Murray. 1991.
All I did was fan the flame of her passion for you, Brad.
You are the best.
I started out in Chicago doing non-equity theater, which is non-union,
Wow.
you know, didn't
Didn't know
get
that.
paid or nothing, just scraping by. But there was a casting director in town named Jane Brody, and she had a
Amazing
scene
film.
study class. One day she said, "Hey, Mike, I want you to come in and meet Harold Ramis." I said, "Really? You kidding?" She's like, "No, he's gonna make a movie here." Super nervous going in to meet Mr. Ramis, but it was just as sweet as could be. You know, there wasn't much to it, the scene. It's basically me shouting WrestleMania, but I guess he was charmed by what I did, and I got the part.
WrestleMania! No way!
The funnest thing about that job was really just getting to watch Bill Murray do his thing and improvise. And since I was in the restaurant, I just got a real tutorial getting to watch him do his thing. The biggest thing I learned watching Bill Murray was it's
Bill
important to
Murray,
have-
who is like, you know, raping chicks left and right. Like, what is all this shit that came out about him? He, not raping, sorry. But he would just like start making out with women and being like, touch my balls. God, poor fucker.
fun. He was just so relaxed. He was just having so much fun. It's easy to forget that sometimes. He just had a real ease about him. He was so comfortable in his own skin, you know.
You hear about my
93,
father?
sorry.
He died this past weekend.
I made this film, Shotgun Stories, which was the beginning of my long partnership with Jeff Nichols. I was doing something called the Sundance Filmmakers Lab, and a fellow named Gary Hawkins, he had a script called Downtime. But Gary
Brother
taught
of Sadie
at the
Hawkins.
North Carolina School for the Arts. He was very proud of what he had done at the lab, and he showed it to his students. And one of his students came up to him after seeing this and said, "Mr. Hawkins, do you know how to get a hold of Michael Shannon?" The kid said, "Well, I wrote the script and I really want him to read it." And Gary kind of looked at him like, "You gotta be kidding me." Next thing I know, in the mail, I got the script for Shotgun Stories. I read it, and I thought it was the most incredible screenplay I had ever read in my life. I called this kid up and I said, "Man, you're deep. Like, this is really cool." He said, "Look, I don't have any money at all. Like, I want to shoot on film, and any money I do have is going to go to buying the film." He said, I'll take good care of you. My mom will cook dinner for us every night." I was like, you know, what the heck? You only live once. And I just had the most amazing experience making that movie. Probably the hardest scene in Shotgun Stories was when I go to the hospital and I hear that kid's dead. That was a hard scene. Just because there's a thaw that happens, and that's, you know, for this guy that you've watched the whole time kind of not really showing his hand
Oh,
very
really?
much,
Wow.
for him to suddenly receive this incredibly emotional news and actually have a fairly genuine reaction to it. That was probably the trickiest part.
Now, I don't need to be told that a man who goes after his mother with a coffee table is putting himself in a weak position legally. That's obvious.
My recollection of my audition for Revolutionary Road is that I actually went into the office. I went in and I read with the casting director. I was doing the scene, and yeah, she felt like I upset her. I guess particularly when I said the line, "Why don't you do us all a favor? Why don't you shut up?" I think that really got to her.
How about doing everybody a favor? How about shutting up?
Once I did my audition, then I went in to meet Sam. I remember driving from San Diego to Los Angeles to meet him. And the whole time driving up there, I was like, God, I hope I can do this again. And then I walked into the office and Sam was there and he said, oh, no, you don't have to do it again. No, I just want to meet you. I was like, oh.
Holy shit.
Playing a guy.
That's fucking crazy. He thinks he has to re-audition. No, you got the job. I just want to get to know you. Wow.
Says what he thinks and believes at all times is liberating, I guess. But, I mean, the thing you have to remember was the company I was in. So I'm trying to do this in a room with, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet and Kathy Bates and Richard Easton. I'm kind of the bottom of that totem pole, and yet I'm trying to, like, take over the situation.
Have you
Yeah.
champagne? Whiskey, perhaps?
Pause. His role in Boardwalk Empire is one of the best fucking characters of all time. I mean, every time he was on screen, I was hooked. And there was a lot of great actors in the show. You know, Enoch Thompson, aka Steve Buscemi, Chalky White, aka fucking Michael, last name, forgot his name, R.I.P. Shea Wiggum. But this guy, every time he was on screen as Nelson Van Alden, I was just fucking hooked.
We do, sir.
Nelson. It's all right, dear.
I got a call from my manager, and he said, "Did you watch The Sopranos?" I was like, why? And he's like, "Well, the fellow that made that, Terrence Winter, he's making another show called Boardwalk Empire, and he wants to meet with you about it." I'm like, "Oh, wow, okay." It'll be him and Martin Scorsese. I said, "Can you repeat that?" It was on a day that I was shooting up in Hudson, and they were like, "Look, just as soon as you're done shooting, get in the car and get to the hotel as quick as you can, because they're waiting for you." The day of the meeting, we go overtime. Finally, we're like, "Okay, we got it. That's a wrap." And I like bolt out of that chair. I'm like, "Get me in that car." Get on the road to go into Manhattan, bumper to bumper traffic, like a frickin' parking lot. Without a doubt, the longest car ride of my entire life. I thought I was gonna have a nervous breakdown. I finally get to the frickin' hotel. Thank God they're still there. And I'm so fried from being so stressed out about getting there. And Scorsese just starts, "So the show's about this and that, and yeah, it's set in the Prohibition. Do you know much about this period in time? Because and Terrence Winter's just sitting there nodding his head. And I'm like, it's just all going like, I'm like, And then Terrence Winter's like, "We don't want you to play a gangster or a mobster or something. We want you to play, you're like the Elliot Ness guy. So I'm the good guy?" They're like, yeah.
Everybody, stay seated.
I think a lot of people imagine that when you get to be on a show for a long time, you know, you really get to dig into, you know, something. But Boardwalk had a really kind of odd rhythm to it for the actors, I think. Like, let's say it took, I don't know, 5 months to do a season of Boardwalk or something like that. Over that period of time, you might only work like 20 days, a couple of scenes in every episode. But you're just not like going and punching the clock every day. You don't necessarily wind up feeling like entrenched in it so much. It more feels like you're like a spy or something, and you get the call, you know, "Meet here Monday at 8 a.m. And you're like, okay. And you know what to do. What I thought was gonna happen is that you were gonna see Van Alden fall from grace, and then you were gonna see him like a phoenix
rise
from the ashes.
Yep.
It was interesting that didn't really happen. What actually wound up being the storyline is he just kept sinking further and further into abject despair.
He became a criminal. He became a gangster. You know.
And humiliation. I'm not gonna lie, I would have preferred the first storyline maybe, but you know, people seem to be really entertained by watching poor Nelson's struggle. So who am I to say different?
I've been having these dreams.
I've never seen this. I heard about it.
I guess they're more like nightmares.
The first time Jeff gave me Take Shelter, it was not to play Curtis. It was to play his friend. And I read the script and I said, Jeff, it's even more staggering than Shotgun Stories. We got to make this. And so there was someone he had in mind. Eventually it just...
What do you got for us? Well, Dino had a date for the 28th, you know?
This movie's crazy.
Can't take the blame if you change it last minute.
He plays Richard Kuklinski, who was one of the most notorious hitmen. He worked for the mob, he worked for whoever, he was freelance, and he was a fucking professional, but a psycho at the same time. This movie was fucking chilling.
Hey, that's fucking bullshit.
Oh, Ray, those eyes just... I never seen anything like Ray Liotta's eyes. Our characters don't have the best relationship in that movie. We never got, like, super friendly. I mean, we didn't antagonize each other, but I was freaking out on that movie a lot because I was playing Richard Kuklinski and I had my hands full. I didn't really talk much between takes. Ray's one of those people that had the capacity, the ability to shock and intimidate me, which is pretty hard to do, but he can do it.
Synthpunk can leave if he wants to. It's all good, man. We're all chilling here. You gotta leave 2%, no problem. If I leave, guys, because I'm a little too drunk, it's all good, man. We're just chilling.
I will find him, Lara.
I will find him!
Zack Snyder wants to meet you. He's making a Superman movie, Man of Steel. He wants you to play General Zod. I'm like, really? Terrence Stamp? And I remembered like seeing those movies when I was a kid and being like, that man is the most badass man I've ever seen in my life. He scared the crap out of me.
Your father stole the registry's codex and stored it in the capsule that brought you here.
For what purpose?
So that Krypton can live again.
I would argue that Man of Steel is, in a way, a significant story, like culturally, not just an entertainment thing. Because at the end of the day, what it was about a civilization, right, that ruins their own planet. I've never heard of that before. And then decides, well, the solution to that is to go to another planet and take it, and then we'll just go live there. And I thought, yeah, this story is important. It was a totally different take on Zod. Terrence Stamp was just mean. He was just being mean to everybody. And Zod was like, look, my job is to protect my civilization. Like that speech that he has, and now I have no people. Like, I thought that was like beautiful and heartbreaking. But I also just like Zack so much. I really, really like Zack Snyder a lot.
After everything that you put this family through for the last 10 years, that any of us are gonna support you. That any of us are gonna give you, like Dad liked to say, a single red dime. You're nuts!
Ryan Johnson is just so much fun to work for. We didn't have a talk about improvising necessarily. I mean, the script as is was beautiful. That's why we were all there, was because of the script, because it was just, we hadn't read anything like that in such a long time. Nobody even seen anything like that in a long time. I just couldn't help it. Like, I just wandered off into Walt land and it just came out. If you do it, it's not like he says, could you not do that? He's like, oh, wow, that was cool. I mean, the thing about that movie is that we all were having, and it goes back to the thing I said about Bill Murray. Like, this was a perfect instance. It was like, just go in and have fun. Like, amuse yourself. And if you amuse yourself, odds are you might amuse a small amount of other people. It was without a doubt the most fun I've ever had with a group of actors on a movie set. The house was up on a hill, and if you walk down the hill through the little forest, there's a big parking lot, and it was filled with all these movie star trailers. Nobody ever went to their trailer.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm barely talking because I'm just captivated. I love this guy because he's such a crazy fuck.
Would just sit there empty all day because in the house there was a basement and they just put cast chairs in there, and we just sit around in the basement all day. Jamie Lee Curtis would hang out in the kitchen of the house upstairs with the owners of the house, and they would cook. It was surreal. That's the least stressed out I've ever been at work. The most stressful part of that job was doing my scene with Christopher Plummer. A, because I was acting with Christopher Plummer. May he rest in peace. 2, because Ryan said I want to do it in one setup, which just always gives me the hives because there's nothing to cut to. It was a hoot.
Hey, Sammy, you know this one?
Oh, I know all your songs, Mr. Jones.
Oh, no. My daddy was Mr. Jones. He called me baby.
George and Jimmy, it was just totally like get in the submarine and go deep. That journey those two people go through, it's hard to quantify it. It's just so enormous and goes in so many different directions. I guess I'd like to be able to say that we had formulated some sort of game plan. We never really did. We just understood it separately from each other just because of the amount of research we had done. We'd watched all the interviews we could watch. We'd talked to all the people that would make themselves available to us. And, Jessica had such a long time with this material. It just kind of made sense to us. We didn't really have to say, okay, so in this scene, should it be like this or that? It was a very organic thing.
This world must die.
So the Flash comes around. As I recall, at the end of Man of Steel, Superman breaks my neck and kills me, which was the cause of much consternation among some fans because Superman's not supposed to kill people. But I say to Superman, it's either me or you, so he has to do it. So then I get this call. I'm like, they saw Man of Steel, right? My manager's like, yeah, they saw Man of Steel, but it's different. I'm like, what is it? It's a multiverse. I'm like, I don't know what that means. I was very upset by what happened to Zach in the Justice League and all that. It didn't feel right to me. Now, I know I probably don't know all the sides to the story. I should probably just keep my mouth shut. But like I said, I really, really, really love Zach and really appreciated that opportunity. But then I talked to Andy, who's also a lovely guy and very, very creative and fun. And,
Bro.
I said, hey, I would really feel awkward about doing it without Zach's blessing. So until I get that, you're just gonna have to wait. So I reached out to Zach, and he gave me his blessing and said, it's okay. Go, you can do it. And I appreciated that, and then I said yes. But it was a very different thing because Man of Steel was like a year of my life between the training. We did a whole summer of physical training leading up to the shooting.
That is not a good endorsement.
6 months long or something. And I was in and out of Flash in like a flash, 2 or 3 weeks. That's it. The Flash isn't my story. I'm there as an adversary, a threat, a problem to be dealt with. The Flash is really the Flash's story. Actors are the aperture between the audience and the story. And you should not be seen. The more transparent you are, then the more the audience gets to receive the story. You have to care about the story more than your own performance. You're serving a writer and a director, and you're delivering their intent to the audience.
Wow.
Do everything that you can possibly think of to deliver that to them.
Okay, so I don't even know where to. I mean, I was entranced by that because, like I said, he's a captivating guy, and everything was said. The Flash. I don't even know what that was. That's not a great endorsement for the movie. Yikes. Well, at this point, fellas and ladies and whoever, I'm probably gonna have to end it here. I'm sure I'll get a ton of copyright notices after the stream, but it was fun. We had fun. I got to sober up a little bit and go to bed. And tomorrow, I have therapy at 2. I'm done at 3. I can start at 3:30, and do another stream tomorrow. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. And have a good night. Stay safe. Love you guys. Mwah.